I'm noticing a bit of an important shift, so I thought I would share it. If you have been following me, you know I identify as a fawner, the trauma responsive fawn, adapting to other people's needs and sort of abandoning my own self in order to be there for yourself, because that's how I learned to stay safe-ish in childhood. But I'm also a big flight response gal. For me, that results in my obsessive compulsiveness, my history with addiction, perfectionism, and this like, go, 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 go. It's constant doing rather than being, that whole deal. And the past couple of days I had on my calendar even, and if it's on my calendar, it's like me standing behind myself with a whip, like, you must do this thing. And I had on my calendar this simple thing in between all the other things I had on my calendar, that I was going to record a video on spiritual bypass. And every time I got to that thing on my calendar, I was like, can't do it. Don't want to do it. My body was giving me such a strong no. But it was like, Ingrid, you could easily do that video. What's the big deal? I start kind of like poking myself, like, come on, you can do it. And my body still goes, nope, not going to do it right now. Don't want to do it. Don't feel inspired to do it. Don't feel connected to it. Feels like a slog. You need to rest. You need to sit down, do something else. And then I feel guilt because I honor the no. If I don't do something equally productive, I feel guilty. I feel lazy. This is the story going on in my head. But after a couple of days of this, of really just honoring the no and holding my ground, something started to shift in my body. The shame was like dissolving. And I felt excited about what might be an organic shift in my body towards balance. A shift out of perpetually doing. Because the reality is, last year, boy oh boy, between finishing the book, editing the book, finding a graphic designer, learning how to edit it for publishing, going on podcasts, creating content, I've constantly been in output mode. Output, output, output. And my whole body is like, you need some input. You need some inspiration. You need some space. You need it. You need it. It's the inhale and the exhale. That's how it works. And so I got a little excited, like, could I possibly have more balance? And this idea that when we're in flight, the other end of that spectrum is the freeze, and the healthy aspect of freeze is peace, calm, rest. Look at those palm trees as I say that. This is the arrival point of the midsection. Look at this lovely synchronicity between flight and freeze is this beautiful midsection in the middle. That's even the moon right there. I'm going to just pause and take that in. The beauty in finding what sometimes can feel like the messy middle, but the middle. And it's not a perfect landing place. You don't linger there all the time. But the point is, I'm feeling a shift in my body where I go, all of the thoughts that I have about like, but you have so many things to do and you need to market your book and you need to do blah, blah, blah. And my body's like, no. And I go, can I really privilege my body over these shoulds of, you know, I'm not going to be okay if I don't do these things. I'm not going to take advantage of the momentum. I'm not going to take advantage of opportunities. And it's like, what good is all that stuff if I'm running myself so ragged? And I'm actually believing it. Like those ideas have always been there, but my body is responding in a way that it feels true. See that exhale? Look at that. So for today, that's where I am. And I'm just going to keep following the body as my compass. If I want to create, if I want to do output, I'm going to do it. And in other moments, I'm really leaning into like following a new recipe. I made dinner for my family in this like casual, lingering kind of taking my time way. And it was like, oh yeah, that's what I need right now. So that's all I have today. If you're a flight response person, I'm wishing your nervous system a little more ease and peace, balance. Have a good day.